What do you think, Hamish? Well, the bell also happened.
And the bells. And the bells.
Hello, my name is James Flores, and you guessed it, I'm Australia's favourite internet organist. And I also play Bach legato, and thanks to my wife Lisa for designing this mug for me. I play Bach legato. And on the other side is my Buy Me a Coffee link, which I shamelessly plug in a few of my videos. Only a few, not every video. So today I thought I would talk to you about Swell Vox. Now, most of you know who Swell Vox is. It's a group I formed just over a year ago, and it comprised of my brother and two other brothers, and they are the Lee brothers, David and Tony. And subsequently, over the months, we've had special guests and what I call the Friends of Swell Vox, which are the younger generation, I suppose, who are featured in a few of our videos. Now, yesterday I recorded a piece by Graham Twist, and it's the chorale prelude on Old Hundredth, and that reminded me of the Ralph Vaughan Williams setting of the Old Hundredth that we sang with Callum Knox earlier this year. I think it must have been in January. I'm sure it would be in January. Anyway, I'll leave the link to the official video that we made of that, of the Ralph Vaughan Williams setting. When we do takes of the video, we usually do a few, and usually the last one is the best one because we've ironed out all the rough edges. But I'd like to show you what goes on behind the scenes. You've seen some of my videos have short behind the scenes footage, but let's look at what happens in the rehearsals and prior to the very, very first take. It's not pretty, but I think it's good to show what we go through. Well, you can hear me laughing in the background there because they're rehearsing the part where it goes into the unaccompanied part of this setting, but I still play the accompaniment just to give it a bit more boost. And there's only four of them, and Tony there has got a very nice falsetto voice, so they're just trying to get those four parts in order.
I actually can't count.
Hey, is the organ too loud?
It is, you can't hear ourselves, but by the time it goes to the recording, because it's right.
Andrew can't count. Well, I have problems counting too, and I think I did have problems with my tempo, even in the final recording that we decided on. This is the first time I've actually played this setting, but I've heard it many times, and I'm sure Callum has played it many times. Being in the Anglican tradition, I play more in the Catholic liturgy, but I do a lot of my practice and recordings here at St. Matthew's, which is in the Anglican Church. Obviously, it has the best organ in the region I live in. I had to laugh at Tony's little skip and jig dance there, because yeah, it does feel like a little dance. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it works in the recording, but if it was live, I would say
Pull it back.
It's a life of a music director, church music director.
Can we go?
Like telling organs to be quiet. Yeah, pretty much.
Can we get 2 and 2 to go like at that bit?
What?
Alright, so I'm obviously fixing up my registrations because it's kind of overpowering them. We did quickly rehearse upstairs in the gallery, and when we do recording, obviously we'll come downstairs because it gives a clearer separation between the voices and the organ. If we record everything upstairs, you just get too much organ and you don't hear much of the voice. So it's hard for me upstairs because I can't hear them in time. There's a big delay. I just have to ignore it and put my trust in them, which I do. I trust these guys. They're very good.
We should have had some fake trumpets like this.
They give you ensemble band name.
Fake trumpets. Well, in the score, of course, it's a transcription. It says all available trumpets, but yeah, it's pretty loud.
Yeah, it's just, we're meant to be professionals, guys.
In Sydney, no one knows
We are
this is like a professional or a... Like, no one can tell if it's
Tell them
like...
it's a minute, just in
If
case.
it's, you know, just a bit of fun or if it's like...
Oh, really?
Really serious.
Tell them just in case that it's a minute. Alright, we ready to go, Jim?
Callum, you very naughty boy. People in Sydney don't know whether this Swell Vox is a professional thing or just for fun. Well, I'd say, why can't it be both? I do enjoy it. I'm sure the guys enjoy it too because it is fun, and we try to do things of the highest possible quality. So people in Sydney, that's your answer.
I'm not ready. That dot's playing me.
Yeah, it's like the one dot in the whole thing.
I know, and then you get it too on the running bass.
Yeah, that's the best part.
It's the best part, yeah.
Obviously, I'm spending a lot of time fixing up the registrations again. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Have you taken the trumpet off? Are you taking the trumpet off? Was it the swell or the great trumpet which you were
How does that go?
using? Were you using the swell or the great trumpet? Alright. Yeah, maybe try the swell trumpet. So usually you can't shut the swell box. So you can,
Now Callum's complaining that the great trumpet's too loud and I should use a swell, so I'm probably going to have to change more registrations here.
Oh yeah, because it's not a dotted, it's just a regular. Gee, that's actually not easy at all.
Yes, so I'm going to switch over to use the swell trumpet, so the great trumpet for that solo in the second or third verse? Third verse. So after rehearsing upstairs with a particular registration, I'm changing it all now because of the balance, and that I guess is just the life of an organist. You have to adapt pretty quickly.
Is that the V?
Oh yeah,
Isn't it starts on the half?
I don't know how to give it time. That's
There.
Yeah, on the half, yeah.
That's really neat.
Those two.
Alright, this is the very first take. So prepare yourself for everything, warts and all.
That bell is so dumb.
For a second, I thought it was like the acoustic, like
Yeah.
a reverb.
What an actual joke. What do you think, Hamish? Well, the bell.
Well, there you have it. How was it? I suppose it wasn't that bad, and I'll take the blame for the accompaniment there. I'm always worried about annoying the guys too much, because I want to do several takes to make sure it's suitable for public consumption. And then we have things like this, the bell. I don't know how many times the bell has interrupted a recording.
Also happened.
And the bells. And the bells. Again.
Do you think that you should put the registration you had before?
I put it down already.
Yeah, no. Should it go back?
Go back to where it was before.
Yeah.
I like that. What just happened there?
Yeah, I thought that
What's the difference? Is that a new
Can't really hear what Andrew said there, but he's probably complaining about my registrations. Thanks, Dave, for backing me up. And that was not a COVID-safe sneeze from Andrew. Well, I hope you enjoyed the behind-the-scenes look at what happens in our recordings, and what a first take generally looks like. But anyway, thank you again for watching. I know it was kind of boring in some places, but it was great to look back over these archives and relive some of the great times, and I hope we can do it again soon. And until then, I'll catch you in my next video. Bye for now.
See you in the end, David.
just memorize it like a catchy TV.
The more I look at the flavors, the harder it comes.
Just don't even look. There's a lot of like directors who work with like boys' choirs and stuff. Boys aren't great.